Hey, this is Adam Torres, and I'm here to tell you that it has never been easier to start your very own podcast. At Mission Matters, our goal is to amplify stories that matter. That means we want to help you start your podcast because your story matters. We can do this in 3 different ways. 1, join our podcast school and take a free or paid course. 2, visit our resources page where we've already figured out what you need, such as where to host your podcast. Or 3, heck, we can even do everything for you through our podcast agency, including editing for cheaper than you can do in-house. Oh, and no contracts, service is month to month. Get started by heading over to missionmatters.com and click on Start a Podcast. All right, now let's get into the show.
Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Business Podcast, your source for all things business. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres to keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Paul Garwood on the line. He's founder over at Paul Garwood Speaks. Paul, welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing today? Pleasure to be here. True blessing to be a part of your magnificent journey.
Oh, man, love to have a fellow Michigander on the line. If you don't know what that is and you're listening, Google it. I got a lot of California audience that may not even know, so it's okay. So, Paul, excited to get into the topic today. So we're going to get into your program, which is called Mindset Reset, and I'm excited to get into that because a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, and executives listening to this right now that may be in need of a good mindset reset. So excited for them to have you as a resource. But before we get into that, I do want to go a little bit further into your background. So tell us a little bit more about Paul Garwood Speaks, please.
Yes, well, Paul Garwood Speaks is my website. It's a speaking, consulting, and coaching website that I started, and what I'm basically doing is helping people in regards to having a business mindset. On my website, I want to help people grow and develop and manage their emotions, their motivation, their productivity, your drive, your self-care, your mental approach, and your well-being in regards to your business. It's a 100% focused, motivated, and productive website that it's program that I have for them. What I try to do is it's 6 things with Paul Garwood Speaks that I focus on, and that's, coaching, support, resilience, tools, motivation, and accountability. And that's what I speak on, that's what I consult on, and that's what I coach. And it's really beneficial in regards to people and individuals with a business or even your personal life.
That's awesome. Let's switch it up a bit. I do want to get into your program. So Mindset Reset. Where do you want to start with this one? Because this is a big deal.
Okay, yeah, my Mindset Reset program is a program I developed when people hit a wall. A lot of business owners, they get started, but different things start to come into play and they get discouraged. And so you have to go and you have to reset. It's things that you have to do. You have to stop. You have to change habits. You have to recommit yourself. It's a lot of toxic activities and things that go on within the business that you have to ditch, dedicate, or split away from. So what I did was I started this self-study program, and I developed modules, okay, and the modules were ditch everything and everyone that brings you down. That is module 1. Module 2 was count your blessings. We have plenty to be thankful for. Module 3 was be enthusiastic and authentic. And module 4 was build a business that you can love again. And I felt like that going through this simple process, you can totally reset your mind and then reset your business. Because this is so very important in regards to, especially now because I truly feel like we're in a reset now. So business is going to be different when this pandemic is over, when this economic crisis is over. And this is the best time to go in, apply these principles, and totally reset your business and your life.
Where do you find a lot of people go kind of, and I know this is going to change, obviously, and vary from person to person, right? No two people are different, but I know like certain themes tend to apply over time. Where do you find a lot of people kind of get stuck in their mindset?
Well, with that mindset, they don't adapt. Okay, when you have a business or just life period, you have to adapt. A lot of times you get discouraged because you have this dream. I'm going to start this business and it's going to work. Well, we all know that that's not a guarantee. So when it doesn't go your way, that's when the discouraged come in. They can go out and seek out the wrong advice. People look at you, did your business work? You start to get mocked. You start to get teased about it. And then people just give up. And anybody that's an entrepreneur, we all know that it's people had business after business after business after business before they finally had a business that worked. Because it's a process. You learn trial by error. Okay? And so, but you learn. So what I teach is, what my module is, don't just throw your dream away. There's a learning process. There's a process that you have to go through. And if you stick to this process, you will reach that goal of having a successful business. But it takes time.
No, well said. And I get it. So that being said, Paul, so if somebody's listening to this and they want more information about working with you or about your program, Mindset Reset, what's the best way for them to reach out and to connect with you and your brand?
Well, they can go to my website, Paul Garwood Speaks, PaulGarwoodSpeaks.com, Paul Garwood Speaks. My phone number's there. They can sign up. My email address is there, and I'm accessible. I'm also on Facebook. I'm also on LinkedIn. I'm also on Twitter. I'm there. Put in Paul Garwood, and everything that I do will come up. And I will be so very happy to talk to and assist anybody that needs just a little bit of help in regards to their business or their personal life.
That's awesome. Well, Paul, really appreciate you. Really appreciate you coming on the show today and sharing more about your background and all the great work that you're doing over at Paul Garwood Speaks. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave me a review on the Apple iTunes Store. And if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Business, definitely give us a subscribe there, but also leave some comments on the video. Love to know what kind of projects and things that you're going through. And Paul, thanks again for coming to the show.
I appreciate it. You have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. Everybody stay safe.